Tom, I'm from the school of thinking that you always take on hype horses, you always lay them, but this year I'm convinced by Melon.
I can tell you, Adam, it won't be Mellon for starters, and that's because Willie Mullins is a classic hype horse from his yard. In the past, they've been worth the hype because they've bolted up Duvan, Vautour, and that kind of thing. But Mellon, he beat Trees on debut. I just can't see it.
He beat Trees, but he done it so impressively, Tom.
He did do it impressively, but the form doesn't stack up. Compared to other horses in the race, Moon Race has got the form at Cheltenham. Charlie Parks, if he goes for the race, looks absolutely exceptional.
Both of those are doubts for the race, and I think if Melon turns up, they might be scared off,
Yeah, they could well be, but the Supreme is always a very competitive race.
But Mullins has got a great record in it as well.
Also, his form on the flat wasn't fantastic. I know that Mullins is very good at improving these horses. I'm not sure. I just think, especially if he's very inexperienced over hurdles, I think that could be undoing.
They'll give him plenty of schooling at home. And the strength of the money from the Mullins yard, it just suggests that this is their one this year.
Well, then, they've got to have one, haven't they? It's the Mullins yard for the Supreme. They've always got to have a horse. So they've been looking around for one because there's been a few that really haven't gone very well recently. They've had to obviously been looking around. Mellon, they've been saying is a good horse, but you know what they're like with the hype. It could be, I don't know.
I can see Moon Racer going for the champion though. Like you said, Charlie Parks might go for the Triumph. It could fall apart this race.
It could do, and if it does fall apart, then he's got a good chance. But he's 3-1. That's too short considering where we are in the year.
I mean, Min went off at 15-8. I can see this horse contracting from 3-1 on the day. He could be really short.
Min went on 15-8, but got stuffed, and I can see the same happening with Mellon.
Oh, I can't agree with you, Tom.